Hello all, welcome back to my channel. This is Future B here with another video, and in this video I am doing this red mullet set of nails. These are business in the front and party in the back, so if you want to see the party in the back, stay tuned. All right, let's get started here. So first, I am gonna go in with my sanding band and I'm going to blend my nail tips in with my natural nail, and then I'm going to go ahead and roughen up the nail tips because we're going in with gel polish on these tips before we go in with acrylic. So I am going to go and add some texture to these nail tips before I go in with base coat on all of the nail tips. The funny thing is, whenever you put base coat on after roughening up the surface, it looks like you're smoothing it back out, but really what you're doing is you're making the surface more applicable for adhesion for the gel polish. So I am going in with base coat here, and then I'm going to cure my nails, and then we're going to go in with gel polish to do the mullet in the back design for these nails. So I got the idea for these nails from Not Polished Towel. She did a mullet set of nails. Hers were different from these, but I will show you a picture here. Hers were very simple, very elegant, black in the front and then fire underneath. I wanted to do mine a little different because, of course, I have to make this my own. So at first I was going to do flowers, and that's why I go in and make the gold very big dots. But then I was like, I don't want to do flowers. Flowers would be too predictable. That's the right word. Flowers would be too predictable. So I wanted to go in and do dots of different sizes. These are actually going to be polka dots. And I did not want to make the base color of the nails the base color for the underside. So after I cure these dots, I'm going to be going over the top of them with the color that is going to be my mullet color. And as you've already seen from the beginning, I am going to be using red acrylic for these nails, but for the underside, I wanted a color that was going to contrast with the red. So I think you probably already seen it a little bit from the beginning of the video. I'm actually going to be going in with a lilac or lavender color over the top of these polka dots so that the red and the purple will look very different. So true mullet, right? So if you were looking to do some mullet nails, you really could use whatever you wanted on the underside of your nails. I'm just going in with something fairly simple, but something that will contrast differently from what is on top, because I really want it to be a party underneath, right? My recommendation for others that are attempting to do a nail set similar to this is make sure you're using colors that will work well together. By that, I mean the purple will have to be completely covered by the color that I'm going to be using on top. Now, if I used a base acrylic and then painted on top of that, it would easily cover. But as you're going to see in a minute when I begin working with the red, I really do have to make sure that I'm using enough red so that the purple is adequately covered. Because of course I don't want you to be able to see the party in the back. I have not said it yet, but the gel polishes that I used are from Beetles. They're from two different collections, but Beetles is incredibly affordable. I think I have, if not all, most of the different sets that they have on Amazon. They're incredibly affordable. And the red acrylic that I'm using is from Modelones. I'm just going to be using enough of it to make sure that that purple is not showing through. Then I'm going to be capping the nails with clear from Secret. So I wanted to make sure that I was working as thinly as possible with all of these different layers that I'm doing. So that is why I just used enough red acrylic to cover the purple, because obviously beneath the red is gel polish, and gel polish does add a little bit of thickness to the nails because gel polish is not thin. Anyways, I'm going to let you watch the acrylic application portion because I found it incredibly cathartic. So I'll come back whenever it is time to file, shape, and buff. For the file shaping and buffing, I am using a 100-180 nail file. And for the buffing, I am using the buffing blocks that I recently purchased from Amazon. I did a video on the Amazon purchase that I made recently, and this is my first time using the buffing blocks from that set. I will say that I really do like these buffing blocks. I'm also using the drill bits that I talk about in that video, but I really do like these buffing blocks. I think that I might have found some replacements for my small orange ones. Yeah, I really like this. Since there's really not going to be much nail art on top of these acrylic nails, I wanted to make sure that the nails were buffed really, really well. I did not want to see any scratches or any imperfections after I top coat the nails, and the key to doing that is making sure that they are buffed nicely. These buffing blocks did that for me. So now I'm going to go in with my nail diamond gel, because what is a business set of nails without bling? You know what I'm saying? Bling is always business. Anyways, I really do think that the bling adds some pizzazz to these nails. So I took out my red box of crystals here. I got these from Amazon, and I've had them for probably 2 years now. That shows either how often I use them or how many come in the set. It's really a lot. I think it's like 2,500 gems that come in this set. It was less than $50, and I began picking these up when these types of sets became really, really popular. There are so many different brands that have these, but at the time that I got them, most people were charging about $100 for them, so I was getting them for about $50 from Amazon. Yeah, these are still linked down below. I had no clue of how I wanted these gems to be on the nails. I knew kind of what I wanted to do, but not really. So I'm kind of putting them on haphazardly and moving them around a little bit for how I wanted to be. Clearly, I wanted some cuticle beads here, but I wanted a droplet to kind of hang off of them for this pointer nail. There's another finger that I'm going to be doing just cuticle gems on it. And then on my ring finger, I'm going to bling it out. Oh, and check out me using my handheld UV light. Look at there. This is another way that these come in handy. In the video that I did on the 2 UV lights that I bought, I showed you how I use them to cure on full cover nail tips, but this is definitely a good tool to use whenever you are applying gems just for a quick cure. As you can see, I applied the gems. I put the UV light on the nail for maybe 10 seconds, and the glue was cured perfectly in place, was not moving, was not going anywhere, and I didn't have to stick my hand under my nail lamp. Pretty great. If you have not seen the previous video that I did on this UV nail lamp, the nail light, I have this one as well as one that attaches to my desk. I was going to use that one in this video as well, but I remembered that it wasn't plugged in, so yeah. I really like this other one, the one that I am using, because it is battery powered, so I didn't have to worry about whether it was plugged in. I just picked it up and it was ready to use. But if you want to check out that other video, it is on my channel. There are pros and cons to both UV lights, so I think that there are good uses for both of them. Both of them have their places, and I'm glad that I spent my money on both of them. Anyways, back to these mullet nails. For the most part, I went in and added my big gems first, and then I cured, and then I went in with my smaller gems. You're going to see me do that here. And then after I apply my gems and cure, I'm going to go in and do my shiny top coat on my nails. One reason why I like doing it this way is because the top coat really does kind of help to hold the crystals in place as well. It acts as another kind of adhesive to get them to stay down. I have seen others, mainly long hair pretty nails, who will apply her bling adhesive to her nail and then put her top coat over it and then push her gems within the adhesive and top coat. I like doing it that way as well. When I am using a thicker adhesive, it really does help to hold the gems in place for an extremely long time. And by extremely long time, I don't think I've ever had any bling fall off of a nail doing these two methods. So, take me for my word, it works. Stay tuned for the final reveal of these mullet nails. They are business in the front and party in the back. If you have other ideas about how you would do these nails, please let me know. Would you wear this nail set? Is this enough bling for you? Is it too much bling for you? Are you a fan of bling? Would you wear these nails without the party in the back? Would you wear the party in the back just on the front of the nails? Let me know. I have questions. Anyways, I hope to catch you in the next video. Again, please like, comment, and subscribe. All of the products used in this video are linked down below. I have another video coming on Tuesday. I'm kind of excited about it. But I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.